A certain Anambra man woke up one early morning and called his mother. He said, "Mommy, I want to suck breast." The old woman was astonished. And here is what happened. A group of boys, 4 or 5 of them, have gone to steal community property. They have gone to steal a property from the transformer that supplies light to the community. And so they were caught allegedly. Caught allegedly simply means they were caught with evidences. They were not caught in the skin of action, but they were caught with certain proofs that possibly validate that these people are responsible for stealing this particular material from this transformer. But the boys were denying. As they are probing the boys continue to deny. And we all know, as a normal Anambra man, when you are accused of something and you begin to deny, there is only but one particular system that will validate your sincerity. That is called Arose and the Inwi. So the 5 boys were charged that you will go and swear. You will go and take an oath to validate your sincerity that you are not part of this. Did you say you did not steal this thing? He says yes. Say, okay, you will go and swear. And so the 5 boys agreed to go and swear. But when they went into their various houses, the guilty conscience inside them, we are telling them that we are guilty. But because of the shame that they will face it before the villagers, they all consented. As the day goes by, the boys were preparing individually on how to shield themselves from the consequences of the deity. And so that particular early morning, on the day that they were supposed to go and swear, this particular young guy picked up his phone and called his mommy. He says, "Mommy, please, I want to come and suck your breast." And the old woman was asking the young boy, "What do you want to suck from my breast? Is it milk or water? Or you want to see how dry the breast of an old woman can be?" The young boy says, "Mommy, we are going to swear today. And if you want your son not to die, allow me to suck breast. There is no woman who wants to lose her child, even if your child is a criminal. A woman always guide and shield her child." So the woman says to his son, "If it is my breast that will preserve your life, come and have a taste of it." So the boy put his mouth there, the thing enough. And when the boy finished sucking, the boy began to move to the point of their swelling. And as they were swelling, it's an individual something. So one man come, he picked the offer and says, "If I ever know what happened to this transformer property in the community, let me die." And as they were swelling, turn by turn by turn, it now reached the turn of this our dear able brother. The brother picked his offer and said, "If I ever stole anybody's property from the day I removed my mouth from my mother's breast, let me die. If I ever steal since the day I stopped sucking, let me die." You know, everybody there even appreciated his own swelling better, because people know that what this guy was trying to say is that from the day I stopped sucking, I have never at all steal somebody's property. So the boys all went into their homes. Within 6 months, all the other 4 boys that went to swear with him died immediately. But this particular young man that sucked breast is still alive till today. The point I'm making this afternoon is the power of spoken words. Ogboka people says na ndo de na akpole. Life is in our spoken words. Life is in our tongues. The words we speak are vibrations of agreement. But unfortunately, we live in a generation where youth have trivialized our spoken words and think the life is a place where you can open your mouth and close it, not knowing that the creation or the death of anything began with spoken words. It's not because of the action that people committed that always put them in trouble. It is the things that the people speak with their mouth. And that is why even if a thief is caught stealing, or even if an armed robber is caught killing somebody, they don't sentence the person to killing immediately. No, they take him to court. What he spoke before the magistrate is what is going to validate his death or his release. Unfortunately, what we have lived in today is a youth where they just use their mouth to curse themselves every day. They just use their mouth to lick streets. They have failed to understand that whoa, these vibrations of agreement that determines the beginning of the creation of anything. Whatever position you are today in life began with your spoken words. Any land you bought today, the agreement began when you came and started the person, sit down, let me sit down, and the two of you talk and agreed. Forget the written agreement. That one happened after you agreed with your spoken words. The woman you kept today in your home as your child, as your wife, the two of you came to be because of the spoken words you have with her parents or with her. Spoken words is the beginning of the creation of everything. Unfortunately, we have young boys today who open their mouth to speak without gazing the weight of the action they speak. And then you now discover parents all through the days end up using their mouths to be cursing their children. Go and ask any man that is mother or father ever open mouth and says your own children will not listen to you. They struggle to get loyalty and allegiance of their children while they are training their children, because words are like vibrations that when you send it, it goes and comes back to you. The boy is guilty. Only spoken words saved him. Are we promoting criminality with wisdom? No. We are trying to make you to understand the power of the weight of your words. A particular woman in Uboka, where I came from, Uboka direct. The child offended the mother. The mother says, don't follow your daddy to go to this farm. The child says, the girl says, I will follow my daddy to go to the farm. The mother says, if you follow your daddy and go to the farm, thunder will fire you. The little girl followed the father and went to the farm, and thunder struck the girl down to death in the farm. It is the power of words. Words are vibrations. What we don't understand is most of the times, the problem we are today is as a result of our mouth.